This video has been a long time coming. I recorded my YouTube intro video back at the beginning of 2025. I'm done editing. I added all of like the sound bites, the images, like I did all the things. And I'm finally ready and the file gets corrupted. Hello. My name is Kenyatta, aka Attatamoun, and welcome to my style story. So this channel focuses on fashion. I share my personal style. I also am sharing my personal growth, self-healing journey, and the lessons I've been learning along the way so far. If this interests you, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, okay? It's fun over here. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video upload. Let's dive in. Believe it or not, this hairstyle that I'm wearing right now changed everything for me. This hairstyle chose me because I certainly did not choose it. I have been a die-hard pixie haircut girl. That has always been my hairstyle for as long as I can remember, okay? I have fine hair. I didn't have the nice fullness and thickness, right? But cutting my hair short was the perfect option because it gives the illusion of thick hair. During 2020, you know, when we were all in our homes, I decided to grow out the perm, right? Well, I sort of had no choice, right? Because we weren't going anywhere, nothing was open, you know, all of that. So I grew out the perm. And I decided to go natural, even after, you know, we reemerged, society opened back up again. I decided to go natural and stay natural. And so I was wearing protective styles, wearing braids. I also really love braids. I really love braids. So I was wearing braids and my hair grew. And I mean, grew to a length that I hadn't seen since I was maybe pregnant with my son, which was about 22 years ago. Since my hair was natural, right, I've always been interested in color, always wanted to try blonde hair, but didn't go for it for a number of reasons. One, my hair has always been permed, right? And if I want to maintain hair on my head, perming and bleaching, not a really good mix. Don't recommend it. I don't think any hairstylist would recommend it either, okay? And then working in corporate environments, I just wasn't sure if that is the thing I could do. You know what I'm saying? Since I was natural, right? I wanted to take advantage of being natural and I was just like, you know what? I'm ready. I want to go blonde. So I reached out to my hairstylist. August 2023, I went blonde and I loved it. My hairstylist cut it into like a little pixie and oh my goodness, I loved it so much. I didn't know was that blonde hair is even more maintenance than permed hair, than pixie cut hair. Like, it's a lot. But I learned quickly, okay? I was loving it, right? Then 2 months go by, about 2 months, around October, I noticed that the middle of my head was thinning out a little bit. So initially I thought I was going crazy. I was like, Kenyatta, are you losing your hair? I was like, nah, I'm not, right? And then I came to the realization that my hair was falling out. It fell out so bad in the middle anyway. It broke off, I should say. My hair broke off. I went to my hairstylist in a panic and I was looking at him hoping that he would, you know, be able to tell me that there was some miracle. There was some miracle out there that would help me save my strands. And he was like, Kenny, we have to cut it. I heard him, but I'm just like, nah, that's not what he said. There's got to be another way. He was like, we have to cut it. We have to cut it. I wanted to scream because I was into my hair. I loved it. It looked fabulous, but I had no choice. So I had to cut it and he had to cut my hair lower than I've ever worn my hair. It was super, super uncomfortable for me. I still can't even put into words how uncomfortable that initial haircut was for me. I really can't articulate it in words. And I am so grateful that I went through that experience, because it forced me to work through that discomfort in a way that I've never worked through discomfort before. Don't get me wrong, I've gone through challenges, had like tough experiences and worked through those things, but this was something, it just felt like it was like beyond my control, which it was. There was nothing I could really do, right? But wear my hair the way he cut it, or put a wig on, which I really haven't been open to wearing. So I'm glad I was forced to work through that discomfort, because that discomfort helped birth this now YouTube channel. So okay. I've always loved fashion. I've always loved fashion, and I love putting myself together. Picking out an outfit, putting myself together, the whole presentation, from my head right down to my feet, to my outerwear, to my bag. Like, I love every bit of it. And I was having a hard time adjusting to this hairstyle, because I just couldn't picture how I would look with this new hairstyle, with my hair super short. I was struggling, y'all. I was really struggling. I think about it now and I could laugh, but as I was going through, I thought I was gonna lose my mind, honestly. And I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody about it, because for fear of judgment, right? Someone thinking that I'm being shallow, or, you know what I'm saying, or making a big deal over a hair or a hairstyle or a haircut. But it was a huge deal to me. I am so glad that I'm on the other side. One morning, I woke up, I picked out this incredible outfit, and I put it on, and it was like I saw myself for the first time. Like, the hairstyle, the outfit, everything. It worked. It worked. It was like I saw myself in a new light, and I was just like, okay. And that outfit literally changed everything for me. So I commuted into work. I was feeling myself, and feeling myself in a way that I wasn't able to since the haircut. I posted the look on Instagram, and I got a lot of interaction, more than I was expecting. And that moment changed everything for me, because at that moment I was just like, okay, it felt like it was okay for me to share. I feel like the haircut sort of exposed me in a way that I've never been exposed before. I don't know how to explain it. And, you know, it sounds silly how a hairstyle can have this huge impact on your life, but I mean, I don't know what else to say. It did. It was from that moment on, I started sharing myself. I started putting myself out there, sharing my personal style. I grew my Instagram, being vulnerable, sharing myself in ways that I haven't or refused to, right? And it was feeling good. Like, there was joy in doing this, you know, and like, I wanted to keep doing it. Like, it felt good. And so this hairstyle has led me here to YouTube now, finally. What does Attatamoun mean? Well, it's a mashup of two of my middle names. My entire name, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm about to say this. My entire name is Kenyatta Munyata Atta Francis. Now, the story behind the Atta is it was supposed to be Atata, but it was spelled incorrectly. I love the name Atata, and so I use it a lot. So I took the Atata and Moon from Munyata and combined it to make Attatamoun. A little bit about me. I am a first-generation Jamaican American. Both of my parents were born and raised on the beautiful island of Jamaica. I am 44 years old, currently reside in Westchester County, New York. I have one son. I call him my one and only because he truly is my one and only, okay? He'll be 22 by the time this video is posted. And I've been working in accounting for over 20 plus years. And accounting was definitely not a field of choice. Fell into accounting. This wasn't something I wanted to do when I was a kid. I don't think any kid really says I want to be an accountant if asked what they want to be when they grow up. I truly fell into this, and I'm grateful, right? Because it provided for me and my son. It also gave me this incredible career. And I am also ready to pivot out of it, right? To move on to something else more fulfilling. Being in this space right now is a little weird, a little scary, but I'm here. I would say my first introduction to style was through my parents. Both of my parents have a wonderful, unique sense of style that I can appreciate. And also the female characters that I would watch on TV, like Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show, Whitley Gilbert from A Different World, Dominique Devereaux from Dynasty, and the female lawyers on Divorce Court. Like, watching these female characters on TV was everything for me, right? I wanted to look like these ladies. I wanted to speak, talk, embody the confidence, the poise, the elegance that these female characters carried. With the female lawyers on Divorce Court, it was the power and the confidence that they had, right? As they were defending people and in their wonderful fitted suits, you know, defending people and helping people. I was very influenced by that. I wanted to be a lawyer when I was a kid. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a lawyer, wanted to fight for kids too. Color gives me life. I love color. And to me, the brighter, the better. And I style a lot of bright colors, most probably steer clear away from. You know, bright colors give off a energy. To me, it's a vivacious, a lively, a joyful, a cheerful energy. If you're ever like in a funk, right? If you wake up in a mood, or you know, you have the case of the Mondays and it's not Monday, try adding in some color in the smallest way you can. Like, even if you don't like color, if you just try adding color, like maybe a scarf or a bag, sunglasses, anything, just try adding in a little bit of color and see how your mood sort of changes throughout the day. My YouTube channel is a part of this journey that I'm on to reconnect with myself, rediscover myself. There's a lot of releasing that needed to happen over the past couple of years, and I feel like I've been shedding layers and layers and layers of stuff that just wasn't mine, has never been mine, right? And so peeling back the layers, doing the work, and rediscovering and reconnecting with myself, it's been a journey. That journey has helped me to show up in so many different ways. It has helped me to share, be vulnerable, show up as myself, be myself authentically, regardless of what anybody has to say. You know what I'm saying? So this channel isn't just about fashion. It's helping you discover your personal style, right? Also encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone, right? And have a little fun, be a little messy, right? And it's also encouraging you to be who you are unapologetically. Yes. That word is a tongue twister. Be who you are unapologetically, right? Just show up, be you, and watch the magic happen. So that's it. A little bit about me, a little bit about what this channel is about. And so before I wrap up, I had this idea of closing out every video with a self-reflection question. My hope is that you will interact with me and that you'll answer. Like, I'm going to answer the question, but I actually, I'm really looking forward to hearing everyone else's answers and, you know, everyone interacting with each other, right? I want to hear your stories. I want to read your comments. And so I'm hoping that ending each video with a self-reflection question will do just that. So here's the question, and I'm going to read it because, yeah, I'm going to read it. What's one uncomfortable moment in your life that actually pushed you to grow? I'm going to be looking for everyone's answers in the comments. I'm going to answer, so hopefully you'll read, we'll comment, we'll interact with each other, and we'll build a cute, loving, connected community. That's it for me. I hope you'll stick around. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!